I'm not on that yet. Alright, let's do the test. Can you hear yourself? Everyone hear yourselves? We're not. Can't cut yet. Oh, we're not. I haven't pressed this yet. Oh, well, fuck me, bro. No!
Have you hit record on that?
Yep.
Right.
Alright, you ready, boys?
We're on House of Grouse.
Why you upset like Cinderella teens? You should see the things I finished inside these denim jeans. I can't associate with y'all this shit.
Welcome back to another episode of the House of Grouse. Change of location today. We've had, due to the Rona, we've had to move all podcasting to Christo Road. Dangerous place. Now, before we start, I just want to say, guys, we're doing a lockdown loot at the moment. Giveaway is still running for another 2 days. So if you want to jump on the Bandwagon Australia Instagram page, all you got to do, follow all the businesses, tag a mate, and share it on your story, and just let us know, and you'll go into the draw to win some serious goodies. So very excited for that. All right. As we digress, we've got a new face in here. As you can see, he's not honest behind here yet because he hasn't passed all tests to receive a photo on the wall.
Be initiated into the household.
Now, while we're on initiations, before I say his name, I think a lot of people know who this gentleman is.
Everyone talks about him in the street.
We've chatted about him on podcasts multiple times. Mm-hmm. A lot of people describe Dean as big.
Across the shoulders.
Yeah, wherever you may think, it's probably true. Now, before we let DEANO talk, we've got a little present for DEANO. Now, since you're a part of the family now, mate, as I love pink milk, okay?
All the things that we
All
like.
the things we love. So there's a pink milk for you, mate. You can drink it later.
Boys, hey?
And, of course, a bit of Vegemite. Now, Vegemite speaks volumes in this household because I've been born and bred on it, okay?
That's all you ate for like the first half of your life.
DEANO, there's a bit of Vegemite for you. Now, we've even got a little bit of chocolate here for you too, mate, because we know you're trying to put on some weight to get in the gym and that, so...
That chocolate might go nice with something else, though.
Oh.
Special kind of chocolate.
We've got strawberries. That's kind of weird that...
Chocolate and strawberries.
Chocolate and strawberries. Now, I'm not putting anything together here, but I might have a little something else too.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Condoms? Regular.
Surely doesn't need those.
They're not going to fit him.
Boys.
Oh, what? Some more goodies.
Oh,
Now, I don't know what this wet stuff's about, but apparently DEANO needs it. That's all we'll say. So, DEANO, mate, welcome to the family, brother.
There we are.
So good to have you, mate.
What do you think about your presents,
Thanks,
mate?
boys. I appreciate it. Look, it's nice to see that we're not just being COVID safe around here. We've also got the bedroom safe going as well. So, look, shout out to the boys. Welcome into the house. It's
But
good to be
just
here.
remember, we are on lockdown, guys, so it's not like anyone's coming in. Or are they? No traffic in this household. We're not about that life. We're doing the right thing by the law. Now, DEANO, while I got you here, mate, you're a new part of the house. Things are flowing really nicely at the moment. Unfortunately, we've obviously gone into lockdown. Now, it's day 5 of lockdown, and you've been here for probably about 7 days, we'd say.
Yeah, about that.
What's today? No, 7 days tomorrow. Week tomorrow. What has been the
vibe.
what has been the vibe, and what's been the most interesting thing that you've enjoyed, or the thing you've enjoyed the most living with the Van Dardel boys?
Yeah, well, look, g'day, everyone. It's good to finally meet you all.
Shout out to all the listeners out there. They've been calling out your name. Finally, he's here.
Yeah, I appreciate you all. Yeah, the house has been good. First weekend. What's the vibe of the house and what's been going on? The vibe's been pretty. Look, I think when I first arrived, it was a little bit low, but you know what? I really managed
Boost the morale.
I really managed to bring that up a bit, and I think ever since the boys have just been having the time of their lives with me. And yeah, it's only up from there, you know.
Thanks for taking us on that journey, man.
Yeah, no, look, all jokes aside, look, the house is heaps good. Positive vibes going everywhere. The boys doing a lot of good stuff out here, and it's nice to be around. Some good energy going, and especially the B-man getting around. He's keeping everyone in high spirits.
Where is he?
The bounce man's loving the old lockdown life at the moment.
He's got everyone around.
Well, the thing is, he's one of the. He's like his old man, you know. Like he likes to be around people. Doesn't like to be touched. Doesn't like to, you know that. Bounce is pretty similar. Doesn't like to be patted. You know, doesn't really like sort of warming up to affection because it's a bit colder.
kind of like a cat, but it's a dog.
Definitely loves food.
Oh, yeah.
Won't shy away from a feed. So B-Man's loving that at the moment. So
He does like jumping on my bed as well every time a person walks past.
yeah, that's true.
been
He's
great
just
fun.
checking to
Perches
see who's
himself up
there.
at the window out the front.
So
Just
good.
checking to see who's walking past. As we digress. Now, lockdown 2. Gents, it's the same stuff over again. A little bit more extreme.
Groundhog Day. Except.
Are you grateful that you moved in before lockdown with us, bro? Do you feel like you would have went insane if you didn't move in with us?
Yeah, I would have had cabin fever for sure. I was in this little kind of like a youth hostel type setup over in Mayfield. Pretty much just would have been me there by myself. Not too many faces getting around, so I think we definitely moved at the right time. Was pretty lucky for that.
That's good. A lot of internet searching would have been going on.
Was it on private or was it on was your internet?
Nah, strictly
I-
university based, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I really hope it's on private.
Sharing that internet, man. All right, now obviously on lockdown, newfound motivation.
Oh,
Locko, you're still at work.
No, well, I mean, I'm still trying to pick up a hobby. I've been searching the marketplace, which is dangerous. So dangerous. You go in the marketplace. I've managed to pick up a few free pieces of furniture. Mm-hmm. Boys had a restoration day. What was that?
Saturday, yeah.
Had the boys on the Sanders, on the...
DEANO was...
What a straight to work.
Yeah, straight to work, straight at it. Well, what else were you doing? Not doing heaps else.
DEANO's usually pretty busy. Like, he's a pretty busy man.
Yeah, that's straight to
He's
work.
up at 6 a.m. and make sure he's asleep at 10 p.m. So...
Got to get that 8 hours, man.
While we're touching on that, DEANO, was it day 2 of lockdown we started skateboarding or day 3?
Day 3.
Day
Would have been
3.
day 3.
That's a new skill. You boys have been
Yeah,
working
yeah.
on a new skill.
New skill. So we'll get a clap for that one, Lock, if you don't mind. New skill. Very exciting. The boys are... I
don't know if we can warrant a clap yet. Like, you haven't mastered it yet.
Well, it's a new skill.
Okay. It's
We're learning
more
new
about
things
the
in
journey.
lockdown.
Yeah.
Now, we're building. We're looking towards that Tony Hawk, you know. Now,
Olympics
DEANO, if
inspired.
you want to just lift up your hand for us.
Here we go.
That's how things are going at the moment, guys, for old DEANO. DEANO's actually picked it up extremely well. Now, I sort of had a little bit. As kids, we used to roll around on skateboards. Now, that's probably about 12, 13 years ago. DEANO's had no experience, and he's doing everything that I'm doing. So, that's pretty hectic.
Can surf.
Yeah, we're going to get to that.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Hey, man, why do you keep looking at those goodies there, man?
It's just it's been a while since I've seen him, so it's just, I'm just still bewildered.
Oh, man. Now, DEANO, you're obviously a surfboarder too. You're on the surfboards. You're a surfer. Mahalo, man.
From the country.
Country boy on surfboard. Now, your old boy surfs, is that where you started surfing or you've always been a water boy?
We used to, whenever we went up for family holidays to Queensland, I was always trying to grab a board from one of the shops and get the old man to take me down. So, yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. And when I first came to Niue, maybe four years ago, that's when I got into a bit more and been loving it. Yeah, heaps fun.
It's like actually exhausting. Like, went out the other day with you and I was busted. I didn't think I was going to make it back to the sand, to be honest. Like, my shoulders were sore. I couldn't move my arms afterwards. Yeah. Must have to be pretty fit. Like,
well, look, I don't know. I'm not there yet. It's a bit of risky
you're out there
business,
for a while, man.
He's not going to shit in his own pockets, mate, but he's doing all right.
Yeah, hats off to all those people that can surf. It's a real.
Well, remember
real
that time we
sport.
went surfing? With your old boy was there too on the longboard that you still got now, and then I went and had a roll. Anyways, I was cooked, man. Did it once. Like,
Did you get up?
I got up a couple times, but anyways, there was like this mad current, rip, whatever you want to call it, and it pretty much took me into the flags, and it was probably one of the busiest days at the beach. So busy.
Lifeguards have been offered.
over the PA.
Over the PA, man. I'm trying so hard to paddle out of this thing, and over the PA, they're like, that person on the surfboard, can you move away from the flags, please? Away from the flags. And I put my hands up like this going, man, I am trying here.
They nearly would have had to send someone out to rescue you.
Everyone
on
was
the
having a
board.
big giggle when I was walking in. I was like, cheers, guys, all the best. And then I've never been on a surfboard since. Thanks, DEANO, for trying to show me the ropes, bro. All right, so trying to stay busy. DEANO's sticking to his schedule. Last semester of uni.
Yeah, final semester.
What are you doing, Dino? Tell everyone what you're studying.
Things ramping up. Yeah, guys, I doing a Bachelor of Science, majoring in statistics. So, yeah, final sem, nearly at the end of the road. It's been good fun.
Very good with numbers. So people that don't understand that, what would your business? What would you venture into after you finish your? What would you like to venture into after you finish your course?
Yeah, that stuff leads into anything to do with data analysis, stuff like that. So, yeah, I know the world's your oyster in that sort of field. So, plenty of things to check out.
Exciting, mate. You're going to finish your 3-year degree?
3 years, yeah.
Jeez, that's gone quick.
You get a fancy bit of paper at the end, man. I haven't even shaken hands with anyone.
I don't even know if you'll get
a
to
special
either.
hat since I graduated 2 years ago.
Do you reckon Dino will get to either?
I don't know. I haven't graduated and I was 2 years ago, so maybe. I got something in the mail, but that's about it.
So no ceremony at all?
Nope.
None to come?
Nothing.
Not even a Zoom?
They were supposed to do one again. They reorganised in September, but nothing. Oh, well.
No.
Paid a lot of money.
Zoom
Got
or
a nice bit of
nothing?
paper. Nothing. Oh, well.
What about the gents jumping in the baths the other day after we went for a jog, I guess you could say, a yog.
A yog. Me out the front, you boys chasing.
Yeah, obviously.
Pretty standard.
And we jumped in the water, it said 16 degrees. I can tell you, it was definitely not 16 degrees.
Where did it say 16 degrees?
Oh, I don't know if they're changing in a while, you reckon?
Yeah, we don't know. I saw...
Is there like a sign down in the
they got
bars?
a
Up near
blackboard
the
up there
change
somewhere.
rooms, yeah, there's a blackboard that says
But
when's the pool.
16.
Yeah,
They're
16.
pulling the leg there.
Well, we got in today. And it
Maybe
was
someone left a
definitely not
1 in
16.
the front because
Maybe.
there's no way. That was freezing. Couldn't feel my toes.
Yeah, it's the only thing, eh?
Someone makes us stay in there for 10 minutes.
Oh, Dino on that military life, bro. Once a pilot, always a pilot. That's that.
Can't let me live it down, can you?
Oh, no, we won't touch on that one.
Oh, shit.
Touchy subject, boys.
Moving on. All right, let's chat fails here. All right. Now, Dino and I have had a couple of experiences over the last couple of days. Just referring on the other gender in terms of interacting. Okay, when I say that, Dino and I, this both happened to us when we were at the baths or going for a run. Now, I guess since social media has become so relevant and, you know,
Part of the day to day.
yeah, and you can sort of track anyone down that you need to, as bad as that sounds. It's true, but do you feel like males have lost touch with chatting to females due to being so easy to reach them on social media?
Oh, like actually, like face to face. Sorry.
What's that noise? Oh, it's suspense, bro.
Yeah, sorry. I was building a suspense.
I was like, oh, what's going on? Build it up.
Oh yeah.
And
I reckon.
I know
so.
I have 100%. Like I never really had it. I've never really been able to talk to girls generally, unless I've had, you know,
It's both ways, but
couple beers. But Dino, do you want to touch on your experience first, bro, and about how if you were to go back again, how you would approach it? Because you would have thought about it 10 times over.
Yeah, if we're talking about the one during the middle of my jog, went up for a jog on the up the Bar Beach walk there, and like a nice young lady. I ran past her and did the old circle back. Thought I'd just go by, let her see what's out there, and yeah, I right up level with her, parallel, and yeah, your boy hit a bad rock or something, stumbled over his ass right in front of her.
no.
And yeah, pretty much like she's laughing at me, giving me a smile, and I basically just smiled and ran off. And, 5 seconds later, I was just thinking the old should have hit her with the. Oh, you probably get that a lot, don't you? Like just like, oh, what? Just other guys like falling over for you. And yeah, it could have been a good conversation starter, but
I literally fell in love with her.
I know, yeah, I reached out, I guess.
Poor thing.
I think about that stuff over my head all the time. Like,
Oh man.
see, I was walking bounce last night. We were skateboarding, and he was dragging me along. Anyways, I first got there, made eye contact. She was jogging. She sort of nearly ran into bounce. Obviously sort of wasn't looking, which is fine. I don't mind. She run into him all she wants. But she sort of smiled at me, had a bit of a laugh. And then next thing you know, she just kept looking back at me and like running past and that. I was like, oh, is this a sign or something? Or is she just doing her run and I'm in the way? Anyways, I've gone for my skate and come back. And she's still in the same spot. So me and Bouncy perch up and just sit over and watch the baths, waiting for Dino to come back.
Why don't you just go and say g'day?
But she's in the routine doing something. So
she was like doing like a circuit or
to see if she'd
exercise.
finish when she'd finish. So she was still running and doing a thing.
Oh, okay.
and she was doing some ab works out, and she was still looking over. I don't know. I think she was looking to bounce though, which makes sense.
Makes sense. Yep.
And anyways, I just got up and left. And then I got in my car, and I'm like, I could approach that. I could have gone and talked to her. I could have let bounce off the leash. I could have done a lot of things just to be able to have a chat to her.
You should have ran past her and tripped over. Surely.
The old Dean Walk special.
But you got to follow through with the saying afterwards, not just do the fall.
What do I say to
And
that?
run away real fast.
Just hit it with the, you get that a lot, don't you?
Yeah, true. But what I could approach it another way.
I don't reckon I could walk up to someone randomly and be like, hey, how you going?
I've done it once and I got shot down. So I've never done it again.
Yeah.
Dino's usually
Cut me
good
down
for
in
it.
my prime.
Dino's good at chatting to girls, man. His chat's grouse.
You get to the gab, mate. You either got it or you don't.
No, I think it's the don't.
Yeah,
Good?
well, you're too modest.
Well, that was a very quiet little. Give it a little. One more louder, bro. There it is.
I'm having real struggles over here today. Sorry about that, boys. It's my bad.
All right. Now,
All this chat about girls make me nervous.
we're going to move on to something else, a little bit furrier. The pets. Now, pets during lockdown, right? I've been doing a little bit of research, I've had a bit of time.
How much?
A little bit of time. Except if Dino's not knocking on my door, making sure everything's going all right.
Making sure you're awake. No one's allowed to sleep during the day.
No. Sleeping. And I was just thinking, I've read that dogs get, obviously, separation anxiety, right? And then I think, how have we been treating Bounce? Bounce has been in the house all the time. So we can understand why he whimpers all the time when we leave, why he barks, why he does this. I'm just trying to throw it out there. If anyone's out there, how do we go about that? You know what I mean?
When we finish lockdown.
Yeah. How do we ease him back? Because he's not an inside, I say he is an inside dog, but he's also spends probably 3/4 of his day outside when we're not here.
He's an outside dog for the real estate's point of view. But
Yeah, but come on. Have you seen him? Like on the day to day?
Well, what about the...
what's he do? He sits on the front.
Yeah, what about...
up in his chair?
We got to get our electricity read or gas or whatever it was.
Oh, we got a bit of paper that
so
said...
they've just estimated our gas or whatever it was.
Yeah, on
And
our power bill.
the dude wouldn't come in there because Bounce, apparently there was a dog out the front and he wasn't sure. We've had that twice now. So they just keep estimating. I don't know if it's good for us or bad for us.
Don't know. Pretty
But
scary.
Bounce he's not scary, man. He's sitting in his chair.
A camp chair.
You just get up for a pat and that's it.
But you can understand, like, people probably had a bad experience. Like, you don't know what everyone else's experiences are, fair enough. And
That is true.
he does, he could look like a bit scary.
Yeah.
Not a small
I
dog.
suppose today he looked a bit scary when he was sitting there waiting for a bit of food, eh?
Yeah, he was in cranky boy mode. I don't know what was going on with him.
Yeah, he's too much attention, bro.
He's on
Yeah.
that beast mode, bro. Likes to be not touched, but likes to be in the vicinity.
Yeah, I'll walk around the corner of the house and the next minute he'll just jump me from behind. What's going on?
What's up, babe?
He's been watching too much of you, Harry.
Drove a Street Fighter.
When have you seen me do that, bro?
Nah, never.
Street Fighter drove?
You want to call me up? Where's the evidence, bro?
We don't condone that.
Or do we? All right, now Dino's a bit of a whiz on the piano, I guess you could say.
Most things musical so far.
Very good with his fingers.
On the guitar and on the keys. Of
Can
the
pluck.
piano.
Can
Yeah.
pluck. Now, I often hear Dino with his door shut on the keys, singing. I can hear his voice, but I can't hear the music. So what he does, he puts his headphones into the piano and he's singing out loud. Now, I'm thinking, Dino must be writing songs, right? Is this true, Dean? Are you writing some music?
Yeah, just, getting it out there. Speaking from
Is
the
there
heart.
someone special that you want to just look into the camera and give a shout out to? It can be anyone, bro.
Look, other than my mum, it's that's someone special for me. Is going to be old Tommy Cronin.
Oh, TC.
Here he is. He's looking
Yeah.
over us here at the moment.
What do you say about that one, Tommy?
Yep, jumped
No
into
comment.
his grave. Yeah, there you are.
Now, the dynamics of the house is a bit different now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess it was just you and I for a while. Tommy was
Tommy was sort of just coming in to get clothes every now and then kind of thing.
Yeah, which is fine, but
not an issue. But the thing is, well, why are you paying rent, man? If you're not really living here, you know what I mean?
He made a good financial decision, which is good.
Very much so. He's living the dream now. So
it's kind of funny. Like as soon as lockdown hit, we went and got like a fire pit. We cut the top off a 44-gallon drum, sat in the backyard, kind of just bonded as a house straight up. I think that's probably like a good way to start off.
Yeah, I think we
Good
can touch on
feels.
that night actually. Hit it, Lock. Let's touch on that. Hit the old. Now let's set the scene. I messaged Lockie. I know lockdown's coming. Lockie's got the day off. Bruz, can you get us a fire pit? Anyways, he's like, yeah, bruz, say less.
Oh yeah,
Dino's taking the honour to get some firewood because he's a bit of a lumberjack himself.
say less.
Used to a long bit of wood. Now I come home and Lockie's got the angle grinder out on a 44-gallon drum. And we've ripped it off. We've put a couple of holes in it. And we've decided to have a couple of beers and we've played, was it King's Cup?
Yes.
Party pies, sausage rolls. I don't think you can get much better.
Nope. In bed by 9:30.
Yep.
Started
Started
that's where
5
it
o'clock.
can't get better.
Didn't get too pissed. I think we were at a good level. It could have gone sideways.
No.
Especially for Dino, you know. He's a bit of a loose cannon.
Yeah, bloody.
You do like a beer, don't you? Dino, you're not a big drinker, are you?
Nah, not really. Never really have been. But it's always good to get out time to time and try and let the hair down a bit. But yeah, not like old Harry back in the day.
I didn't have my first beer until I was 19.
Still, we really don't have that many.
Still don't have that
I just
many.
noticed you boys are wearing matching tops. Is there a reason for that? Is
There
there
was.
something that I'm missing out on that I didn't get the memo for?
You were supposed to have one too.
green on green over here. What's
I
going
just got
on?
out of prison. I like those vibes, man. We're going to get matching skivvies next week. We're going to sort something out for next week because we're 2/3 of the way there, you know?
Well, yeah, maybe if you throw me a jumper, bro. I'll
Hey,
send Tommy a message.
Send Tommy a message.
Tommy, hook me up with some merch, man.
Tommy, come on, bro.
Come on.
Hook the stats man up and the radio man.
That's me, man.
All right.
All right.
Slap it, Lock. You here to step up, son?
We're going to step up, boys. We've played this game before, but I'm going to suggest a product to you guys because, I mean, Bandwagon is a small business and at the moment there's lots
Actually,
of small
before you do
businesses
this, while we're
struggling.
talking on small business, I want to give you just got a quick shout out to a small business that you've been going to lately, that you've been supporting.
Yeah, okay.
Now, do you want to just throw their name out?
The George Cafe, just down the road here, it's my local coffee shop. Go there every day. The girls behind there know me by order. They know my name.
What are
Hey,
you
Lockie,
drinking?
how are you? Every time, I mean, it's not like the most masculine drink, but caramel latte.
Beauty.
Every time, yeah, just a medium caramel latte. Lock, yep, fantastic. And they've like moved their coffee machine to the front of the window. They've opened up like
So they're
a bit of a door, and
be
they
able to supply for everyone.
yeah. That's pretty much. I mean, it's a small shop anyway. They mostly do takeaways in the morning. It's like a hustling place there at 10 to 7 o'clock. And yeah, those guys are awesome. Like a small business, they're doing what they can to keep going, but there's always still people like walking there, getting their daily coffee and still supporting them. And I guess there's like the big chains like Macca's and that all the time. What's that?
Oh, shit. I meant to hit the wrong one. I meant to hit the clap one. Sorry, bro.
Oh,
Hit the clap for us. Small business. There we are. Last
get
one,
around the small business.
Dino, you got one for us?
No.
No small business.
I wish I
Not
did.
even Bandwagon, man.
I feel a bit slack, to be honest.
What about
But,
where you boys got their gym equipment from today?
You can shout out to Grinder, Evolve.
Yeah, Grinder at the old Evolve gym, Adamstown. Went there the other night for the first time, but look, he's an absolute legend of a bloke, and he hooked us up with a bit of gym gear to get the home workouts going during lockdown. So yeah, shout out to our old Grinder there.
A clap there for the
Evolve
boys.
gym, yeah, perfect.
Big shout out to Grince. He's a good friend of mine, and he's a real good help in that industry. So he's been in the nights industry, so he obviously knows his stuff. And for myself, I want to shout out to Big's Cafe. It's where I get my coffee. He hits it
still
right
running?
every time. Yep, still doing the same as George. Hits it perfect every time. So big shout out to you guys. Big love. Lockie, back to you, son.
We digress, boys. It's good small business, but I've been looking again. Lots of time that I have to to do not much. Lockdown at the moment, but he's a hot or not, right? We're looking at products at the moment that are successful or services that are successful, and you need to tell me whether they are or whether they're not, and you need to give me like a reason why you think that they are successful or not successful. And here's the first one. Santa mail.
Success.
What
do you reckon, Dan?
I've never heard of it. That's a no success.
Santa mail, it's like where you get
little
on and you
kids to
send
write.
your letters to Santa.
So when
Like at Christmas time, you get your kids to write a letter to
That's
Santa.
successful as.
Yeah, I used to love that.
That's successful. It's got to be successful, bro.
Man, it is like super successful. Every year, millions and millions of kids write letters. It ends up like raising like 300,000 letters every year, and it charges $10 for every letter to come back.
What's it
Imagine
actually
the
sending
money
it
though,
out
mate.
to
It just
places?
sends them some letter back from Santa.
Yeah, right.
Like
So
Santa
there'd just be
replies
heaps
to
of
their
people there
letter.
writing letters. I mean, Santa would just be writing letters.
Yeah,
To
well-
everyone from the North Pole.
Yeah, well, but could you imagine like spending $10 and a kid gets a letter back from Santa? It'd be like better than Lego. One
Lego
person
is
pays
pretty
$10.
good.
Yeah, true. That is like super, super crazy, I reckon. Here's the next one for you. I don't know if you guys remember these ones. Tamagotchis.
Oh, grouse.
Remember
Best ever.
those,
People
man?
are still using them, man. I'm telling you.
They are not.
I swear, I seen someone on a story probably a month or two ago, got the Tamagotchi out and went to town. They're successful, 100%. Dino, did you have one as a kid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. All
Tamagotchi.
throughout school. Got up to the Tamagotchi 4.
Hey,
highest I got.
I didn't know that was a thing. We had one, I think.
I don't know. And you could like put them together in the end eventually.
And
And,
they
then
like
you
moved
could
to
like
the, yeah.
breed or whatever it was. Yeah.
Breed.
70 million Tamagotchis were sold. That's hectic.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's a good industry to be in.
Here's the next one. Fart in a can.
Perfect. Went off.
I'm going to say no, not successful.
Drover?
Successful, bro.
No.
No way.
No way. Who buys that?
Has anyone ever actually used one? Bought one?
It's one of the. They spent
suppose
more
you can
money.
just cupcake, can't
They
you?
spent. They spent more money making the product than they did selling it at all. Obviously, they lost like what did they lose? $200,000 US dollars.
Ouch.
US too.
Oh, that's hectic. These are other ones I kind of have, just more general.
Yeah, throw them at us anyways.
Okay. Next one.
Just two more.
Two more. The next one I have is one of those wrist things where you get it and you
Oh,
snap it
yeah.
on your wrist.
I'm going to say successful.
Yeah, successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Successful.
Yeah, they had to be successful. I had one of
The
those. as a
person who
kid.
painted
It was
like,
a ruler.
who-
You can have it as a ruler as well.
Yeah. The person who patented that idea is like credited to have like $200 million.
Is that
That's
what,
hectic.
Is that what their use is though for the wrist? I always thought it was something different, but people just thought.
I think it's
It was
just.
sick
Is it
to
What are
do.
just
you
little-
using it for, bro? Jeez, it must be nice to be that big.
Got him. No,
I think you can use them as something else because they were rulers. Some are rulers.
I don't know what their purpose is other than that though.
yeah, right. Mystery. It's a mystery.
No idea.
Last one.
Nah, that's it. That's it. We're out. We're out of ideas.
Right,
All
flick to
other
the
ones-
next one. Now, Dino, why are you here, mate? I want you to look into the camera, right? I want you to tell them something right now.
Your phone number.
Now, you're 23. Are you 23 yet?
Yep.
Yes, you are. Yeah, April. March?
It's March.
Yeah.
Thanks, though, mate.
So
It's good to
close.
know.
Now, I want you to... I know you say you may not want a missus. But if someone walked in your life, would you say no?
That's
Who would say no?
No, let me just finish here. It's obviously a yes. Now, Dean, I want you to look into the camera. I want you to tell them why a girl should pick you or date you, bro. What can you bring to the table?
look. This is it's quite a flex to have. And it's a pretty big deal. But look, it's that this guy here is actually mates with the old HVD.
That's
Why-
crook. That's crook,
as if you
bro.
wouldn't want to be there. As well.
You can do better than that, bro.
Yep.
Get a brown nose off him.
Yeah.
Trying to get back on this bloody podcast, isn't he?
Close mates, like remember each other's birthday month and that.
March the
Yep.
You got a 1 in 30 chance.
20th? Close?
31st.
12th. I did buy a guitar, bro. That's all.
Because you broke his last one.
What's yours? December.
Here we go.
He's a flex if he gets it.
December.
This is a flex if you get it.
I want to say the 14th.
Take 7 off it, bruv.
Yeah, the 7th.
Yes, my man.
Quick maths.
All right, guys. Well, I think that pretty much wraps us up for today.
It's just, it's just hard with the whole lockdown thing because we're at home.
Well,
Can't have any
guess
Tommy can't be here, which
Well,
is
that's
a
it.
shame.
I did have a couple of gents lined up. A couple of local boys. Jake Watts, who's an artist. He's got that Dennis Rodman in my room. He did that one.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah, he's so good. He's the one that jumped on the loot box, give us with some giveaway stuff. So I was supposed to chat to him today. Actually, it was supposed to be a Bandwagon Bible episode, but unfortunately, due to lockdown, that wasn't to be. Excuse me. So that'll wrap us up for today. Dino, you got anything else to get off your chest before you finish your first podcast, mate?
Yeah, no, just thanks to the boys for having me.
Well,
It's
cheers to
been a
that,
pleasure.
boys. We'll put it in there. Dino's first podcast. I'm sure it won't be your last, mate. You'll probably be back here again with us on House of Grouse because we're probably going to be in lockdown for a couple of weeks.
You never know.
So, yeah, boys, once again, that loot box, guys, jump on and share that around, and it'll be drawn in a couple of days. So, once again, gents, thanks so much for jumping on with me on the House of Grouse. And don't forget to stay groovy, and we'll see you around like a backwards kick.
I got people down from the jump, better know